The Los Angeles Clippers cannot be stopped right now. They're the best team in the NBA currently. They've won 5 games in a row, 14 of their last 16, and 19 of their last 24. It's been insane. This team has not been, they've been unconscious ever since the James Harden trade and ever since things got going. Now, what's even crazier is that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard have only missed 6 games between the two of them. James Harden completely came in and revived this team, revived their year. Looking at their ratings here, they are 7th in offensive rating, 12th in defensive rating, and 5th in the net, as well as having the second best three-point percentage. So, no dominant categories. But again, they played 8 games without Harden, and then it took they played 5 games without Harden, and then it took 3 games really to get Harden acclimated. And then after that, they've been playing well. Paul George is having his best year since 2019. Kawhi's having a really good year. He's putting up 24.4 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.6 steals. Absolute two-way superstar. People forget how good Kawhi is. He dragged that Raptors team to a championship. I know the Warriors had injuries. He had a little bit of help, but still. this year, he's a wing, shooting at 52% from the field, 43% from 3 on 5.5 attempts a game at 32 years old. Completely evolved his game to the modern-day NBA. And again, make no mistake about it, I'm willing to argue this with anybody. Kawhi Leonard is a top 5 player in the NBA when healthy when it comes to playoff time. Now, a throwback year for Paul George because he has come out and he has been exceptional so far this year because the biggest thing for PG over the last few years was his health. He's been playing the second option to Kawhi Leonard, and he's averaging 23 points, 5.6 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. Both of these guys are two-way wings. They're really, really good at what they do. PG is also shooting it exceptionally well. Both Paul George and Kawhi, over 42% from 3 on over 5 attempts. You want to win in a wings-dominant league, that's how you do it. You have two-way wings that can score at will and can knock down the 3 ball efficiently. We're looking at you, Jason Tatum. The big question is, can they deliver in the playoffs, which is something the Clippers haven't been able to do, something Paul George, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, none of them have been able to do. They're on a team filled with playoff chokers. It's kind of crazy. We'll see if Kawhi can get them all to their first ring. And this team has been crazy. This is the 3rd time that James Harden and Russell Westbrook have played together on the same team, 3rd different team. And the Clippers, by the way, are 19-5 with Harden. And they lost their first 3 games with him. So that's even crazier. 17.4 points per game, 8.3 assists, and 4.5 rebounds for James Harden this year. Like I said, he has just completely changed the dynamic. All 3, Harden, Kawhi, and PG, all shooting it over 42% from 3 on over 5 attempts. Elite. They're all shooting it over 47% from the field as well. Really, really good. Or the shooting 47% or over from the field. He's playing his role really well, and that's something that a lot of times in the NBA, teams aren't willing to mesh because they can't play their roles. Russell Westbrook, he's also playing his role to perfection. I just copy and pasted that because both of these guys are doing exactly what the team needs them to do. Russ is averaging 11.1 points per game, 6.4 assists, and 4.6 rebounds off the bench. His main role is to play defense, get out and run in transition, and to facilitate. He can rebound. He can help out rebounding as well. 47% shooting from the field in 23 minutes, 1.1 steal. He has completely changed around the narrative on his career by going from one LA to the other, and he's playing really good basketball right now. I'm proud of Russ. I'm happy for Russ. Real quick, let's take a pause right here. Hit the like button and leave me a comment down below if you are enjoying today's video at any point on how the Clippers have completely changed up the NBA. Nobody wants to play them right now. They're the hottest team in the league. So also make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying at any point. And with that being said, let's go ahead and continue on looking at the glue guys for this Clippers team. Like I said, I like how this team fits together. I'm not going to lie. They kind of remind me of the Denver Nuggets with the way they can all play around each other. Harden, for sure. He's the point guard. He can do that. Zubac is the center. Okay, and then you have 3 interchangeable wings when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. Harden facilitates, and then the other 3 play unselfish basketball, especially Terrence Mann. You got Russ and Norman Powell off the bench. Norman Powell's having an elite year given his role. Terrence Mann on the year is averaging 7 points per game, 3.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists per game in 24 minutes after getting moved up to the starting job about 10 games in with Russ going to the bench. He's been playing really good basketball. That's been another big change. Ivica Zubac, like we said, he's a really good center for this team, really good fit because he can rebound, he can protect the rim, he shoots at 65% from the field, which is very efficient, and he scores 12 points per game, so he gets, 6 dunks. Can't shoot the three ball. That's his only flaw, I'd say, for this team. But other than that, he's a really, really good fit. Norman Powell, 13.3 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 1.1 assists a night. He's been playing some good basketball as well, especially he's one of the most efficient players in the NBA. 50% from the field, 44% from 3 on 4 attempts in 25 minutes a game. To have a weapon like Norman Powell coming off the bench makes his team even better, especially come playoff time, because you need as many bucket getters as you can get. Now, let's take a couple of questions I have for this Clippers team. And, I mean, why is Bones Highland not playing? I get that you have 2 point guards, but still, Bones Highland could be a really nice rotational piece, especially a guy that can come in and get hot. I think he could play alongside Russ. We'll see, though. I mean, I understand he is a little bit of a selfish player, but I think he could be a very high-impact guy. He's going to find a home somewhere in the league. And then also Mason Plumlee will be back soon, hopefully, from his injury. He's a really good backup center for this team. But in the meantime, Daniel Tice has done a phenomenal job filling in for them and playing that center role, or backup center role, to perfection. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings in the Western Conference. The Clippers have absolutely flown up this board. I think they have the best record in the last 25 or so games. The Timberwolves sit at 25-9, so they are 3 games back from them. They beat the Lakers tonight. They're on a good pace. If they lose to the Lakers tonight, I would be upset, though, because, that ruins, the 6-game win streak. Instead, they have a 1-game losing streak. But anyways, Oklahoma City and Denver also ahead of the Clippers. Looking ahead, though, at their upcoming schedule, first off, look at all of the green right here. Denver, Utah, Portland, Sacramento, Golden State, New York, Indiana, Dallas. Took a couple tough L's. But both of those were without Kawhi Leonard. And then you beat Charlotte, Memphis, Miami, Phoenix, and New Orleans pretty soundly. You got Los Angeles, the Lakers coming up, and then you got the Suns, Raptors, and Grizzlies. So that should be, especially with the fact that the Lakers are like 3-10 over their last 13 games, that should be a pretty easy stretch of games that you can continue this win streak. As you can see, at the time of this recording, that Lakers game is still live. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but hey, I'm all aboard this Clippers hype train. Harden looks really good in this new role. Kawhi and Paul George are staying healthy. They're looking really good. Zubac is the perfect center for them. Russ is playing great off the bench. Norman Powell is one of the most efficient players in NBA history. They're looking like a really, really good basketball team right now. Maybe Bones Highland comes back and plays. Maybe not. We'll see. But overall, I'm really excited for the future of this Clippers team, because I think this is a really, really good team. But like I said, y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy today's video at any point, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It'll really help us out in the YouTube algorithm as well. Thanks for sticking around so far in the video. That'll help us out as well. But yeah, with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.